Hello. Today is May 2nd, 2024. Today we're shifting away from philosophy, and we're talking about some 22-year-old type of idea. And you can see by the title, it's all about getting it over with. And in a way, this is philosophical, of course, but less of an academic sense for sure. Getting it over with. So, talking and thinking about yesterday. Yesterday, I had school all day, and the way that things have been going recently, I have been choosing to sleep up until I have to leave for school, pretty much, instead of going to the gym before school. And so by the time I get to the gym, it's like 5:36 even. And so, energy levels are low. And yesterday was leg day, which if you're into the gym, or even if you're not, you probably know that leg day is the hardest. It might not be objectively true, but it is damn near objectively true. For men, at least. I don't want to be too general about gender, but nevertheless, yesterday was leg day and my energy levels were extremely low. But I did legs. I was debating on whether or not I could do chest instead. It had been 3 days since I hit chest, so it was available to me. But I went ahead and did legs, and it was pretty solid. Like, I ended up getting in the groove, and I've talked about this before, but I think I can sort of create a new point of discussion and a new point for some sort of help or motivation, I guess. But I did legs, and what really was the benefit of doing legs was that today I could do chest. And today I'm busy starting from noon up until probably like 6 o'clock. My mom is getting married today, which is pretty crazy. But besides the point, that's important. But besides the point, and that meant I had to come to the gym earlier today, and I got to hit chest, which I haven't been to the gym in the morning in a little bit now, and it's definitely much different than later in the day for many reasons. I didn't eat breakfast before I came, whereas most days when I get to the gym at like 5:36, or on non-school days when I get to the gym around 2:30 after cleaning houses, I've eaten. So that was much different. I definitely wasn't as strong, but hitting legs yesterday granted me like an easier gym session this morning. And so getting it over with, it's definitely got a relationship with procrastination, but they're different in some regards. Because I think getting it over with like precedes procrastination. So yeah, we're getting a bit philosophical, but yeah, get it over with. That's my takeaway so far today. I haven't had like a full day yet, but I'm gonna be busy, so I'm recording the journal now. And yeah, I really do think that, I don't know, I made journals about how it's easier than you think it's gonna be most of the time. And it's just a task that you're not really, fired up for. So, yeah, it's going to be easier than you think, and that's why you should get it over with so you don't procrastinate. It's almost like a tripartite thing. But yeah, besides that, I really wanted to take some time to appreciate and thank the comments on specifically the Has Philosophy Become Too Scientific video. The comments on there are absolutely amazing, and it really brought in lots of good opinions and different viewpoints, which that is like that is the main goal of what I've been trying to do with this YouTube channel the whole time. You know, my friend sent me this thing about how it's good to like have knowledge, which that has some egotistical connotations, I suppose, but it's good to have knowledge, but it's better to apply knowledge, or really just your viewpoints, because everyone's viewpoint is a form of knowledge. If you're an epistemologist, maybe you disagree, which we can have a side discussion about, but I think you get what I'm saying anyways. So, you know, circling back to that, it's really been awesome to see. It feels really good to have, you know, like your aims, I wouldn't say achieved, so to speak, but in a way they're also achieved. You know, I guess achievement has a gradient as well. I can't help but like just thinking about stuff too much. That's what I love to do. So, yeah, today's Thursday. Tottenham Hotspur, if you're into soccer or football at all, play Chelsea later today. So I hope that I can sneak some peeks at the game while I'm doing my stuff. I'm amped up for that game. Besides that, I think another, which I should have mentioned, another point in getting it over with for me today is an opportunity to come or go to a concert came up with my girlfriend. And I really wanted to go just because I know she likes the band, and, you know, even though I'm not the biggest fan of their music, it still would be nice to, you know, do something for her, and, you know, she'll be happy. But both of us, in some capacity, have neglected getting it over with, me with school and her with other things, and yeah, it's not really going to work out for us to go. So that, you know, that just goes to show you should get it over with. But that's more in the domain of procrastination, I suppose. Sometimes you can't help. But to like decline something that is for fun. I'm having a brain fart, but sometimes you can't help but decline it. Like, you're just too busy. There's nothing you can do. You can't get around it. But, you know, today there's like a path for us to go if we like really stay on top of our shit for the rest of the day, but I just don't have enough time. Like, I'm not gonna be writing essays while I'm, you know, with my mom and my stepdad, I suppose, you know, and his family and all that sort of thing. I'm not gonna be doing that. So afterwards, I was planning on writing the essay, which really limits my time if I were to go to the concert. I think it would only give me about 2 hours. And, you know, I'd be interested to know what you think about in terms of like really trying to look at your day in terms of what I just described. Maybe you're like that, maybe you're more go with the flow. I try to be more go with the flow, but then I ended up not getting things done. So, you know, everyone's different in that regard. But even like right now, I've got an hour till I have to leave, and so I'm probably only gonna have like 20 minutes to hopefully bang out a page of an essay. This essay I'm writing is research intensive, so like 20 minutes for a page, it'll be close. But you get the idea. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. If anything struck you and you want to talk about it, feel free. If anything helped or you think it would help someone else, share it. And yeah, peace and love.